Ugh. Hey. How you doing? You doing good? That's good. I'm so glad. That's really special. Wow. I'm definitely not stalling for time because I didn't set up the stream. I wouldn't do that to you guys. You know, you should know me better than that. Whoa, it's me! No way, dude! Amazing! What's going on, you guys? Welcome, welcome! What a coincidence that you just happened to show up here at my stream of all places. Wow. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. You've come back for some more Halo modding. Is that the Gus sword? It is! Look at it! Look at that! Demon, thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it, man. He said, the king of procrastinating is back. What? What? Excuse me? Alright, let me riddle me this, Mr. Song. Well, I'll call you Demon, alright? Mr. Song, Demon, listen here, okay? At what point does going over all the content in the mod and doing polish passes on them go out of line of the development cycle? At what point does the polish phase, where I polish all the content in the mod before release, not line up with a standard development cycle? Riddle me that! What about the Longsword is distracting? None of its physics model was set up, none of its collision model was set up, none of its materials were set up right. What about me polishing this vehicle goes out of line? Riddle me that. Riddle me that! When you run out of polish? Never. People want you to make the mod without making the mod. Oh, they want to play the mod without me having to make it good. That way they can complain about all the issues it has if I released it early. Demon, thanks for the 2. Appreciate it. When that polish phase takes 5 months. What? How do you want me to do it faster? How? What? Do you want me to? I can't hire more people. Fix wombat nose geometry holes, literally unplayable. Okay, I keep hearing about that. I need to look at that and see what's going on with that. Because I've never noticed that, but I keep hearing that that's a thing. Let's observe. Observe the wombat. Wombat nose geometry hole. Oh my god, there is a geometry hole. What the hell? How did that get there? Oh wait, I bet it's flipped. I bet it's just a one piece. I bet if I look on the inside, it's there. It's not. It's literally just gone. Okay, I mean, that's fine, I guess. How did I never notice that? Also, what's in the shading on this? It's got like random... Oh no, it needs a polish pass too! No! No! Why? It's fine, guys. It's fine. Okay, let's listen to some Mjolnir mix while I suffer internally. Guys, I want to release this mod really badly too, okay? Okay, can we also just... Let's talk about the Longsword for a second, okay? We're gonna do some Pelican stuff today, because the Pelican got a lot of love yesterday, which was really nice. It's not done. It definitely needs some more stuff to it. But it's a lot better. We now have a brand new Pelican that I still want to do like really badass damage states for. But look at that. Look at the built-in rocket pods. Very nice. Yo, Cerberus, thank you for the 1 and your first ever super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. It's a lot better. Listen, man. It's a feature. It's a feature. Now, but the longsword, you may notice, is very different. All right, let me find like an old picture of the longsword. Yo, Kiram, thank you very much for the 2. Appreciate it. Hey, RS, please check DMs in Discord. It is important. How important are we talking? Okay. Okay. It would do be a thing. That was important. Alright. But let's talk about the longsword. Alright, I'm sure that somewhere here I've got a picture of the longsword. Let me find it. Where's an old picture of the longsword? I'm pretty sure I took a picture of the longsword recently. I must have. Are you the longsword? No. Are you? Ow, no. I don't know if I have any old pictures of the longsword recently. But it looked really ugly. That was the key takeaway. The longsword was really gross and ugly. And now it's way less gross and ugly, which is pretty dang cool. I mean, look at it. It's got, like, pretty nice textures now. It didn't even have specular maps. It was just all... What happened to the Pelican? The Pelican... I rebuilt it from the ground up so I can release the tags a lot easier. We gave it rocket pods, and I nerfed the hell out of the chain gun. And I changed the way that it works pretty significantly. And I think one of the things I'm going to do today, get this, I'm going to be making the Pelican have unique damage states. So if you start shooting, like, the left side of the Pelican's hull here, it'll start taking damage. If you shoot the right side of the Pelican's hull, it'll start taking damage. Same with the back side. I'm going to make this Pelican the coolest damn Pelican ever, man. It's going to be awesome. I'm genuinely excited. Black Pelican like Halo Reach, please. I can make it colorable? I could make it colorable. Pelican looks crisp. Well, that's because I'm using the ODST textures, which are, like, super sharpened and have, like, new areas. But it do be pretty nice. Here, look at this. This is kind of cool. I haven't done this in a while. So, in Halo 3 ODST, I'm using the textures for the Pelican from Halo 3 ODST, but as you Halo fans may recall, there were no normal Pelicans in ODST. Instead, in ODST, they had police Pelicans. But if you go into the files, guess what? The Pelican has shaders. Like, there's textures that go unused for, like, an upgraded version of the Pelican's textures, which, fun fact, are the ones that I'm using. They're like cut content basically, but they're really nice, so I use them. But if you want to see why I use them, please take a good look at this. I'm switching back to the vanilla Halo 3 textures, and boom. That's the vanilla Halo 3 Pelican. Pretty nice, actually. It's good. That's, you know, that's the Halo 3 Pelican. That's what it looks like. It's good. Good Pelican. Honestly, it's kind of nice to see the OG texture, to be honest with you. I kind of like it. I mean, obviously, because I love Pelicans. But then we switch back to the ODST one. Boom! It just gets a lot more definition. The shading is a lot nicer. It looks... I think I prefer the ODST one personally. It's just an upgraded version of the Pelican's texture. It's definitely more ODST art style, for sure, in the way that it's got, like, more dramatic shading and it's crisper and higher quality. But it's just got a lot more detail than the Halo 3 one. That said, I will always love the vanilla Halo 3 one. As for the longsword, where is... I know I have a picture of the longsword here somewhere. Hold up. I know I do, dude. I've taken a gazillion pictures of the longsword, and the fact that I can't find it right now driving me flipping bananas. Going flipping bananas, dude. Guys, I'm steaming mad. I can't find a longsword picture anywhere that I've taken recently. I am steaming mad. Oh, my flip, dude. My freaking flipping away. Okay, I legitimately just don't have any pictures of the longsword. But I guess the good news is the longsword hasn't changed in like a gazillion years, so any picture I find of the longsword will be what it's looked like for the past like year and a half. Let's go to yesterday's VOD. You know, that's a good point. Oh, upgraded from a coffee mug to a bottle? Yeah, I was going shopping earlier today and grabbed one. That's nice. Much better than a mug, I've got to be honest. I need to get a nice one now, though. I like that this one's kind of nice and small, but need a big one. Okay, I'm gonna go find the VOD, and I will find the clip of the longsword and what it normally looks like. That's the current stream. Okay, there's the last one. Good. Okay. Where are you? There it is. Okay, perfect. Dude, this is what it looked like. It was so ugly, and I never thought to myself, I wonder why it's so disgustingly ugly. Versus that. It was literally like chrome. And now, it's an actual longsword. It's a Roswell Gray Alien. Literally, it just didn't have a specular map, which means it was as shiny as it could possibly be. For those of you guys who don't know, this longsword, the old one, I mean, it's technically the same one, but the old version of the longsword, I didn't know the textures that I got for the original longsword model like 3 years ago didn't have a specular channel, which means the game didn't know what parts were supposed to be shiny and what parts were supposed to be dull. And what the game does is if you don't have that texture that tells where on the longsword things are shiny or dull, it legitimately just makes it all maximum shiny across the board. So the entire time the longsword has been chromed the hell out. Like maximum chrome. So what I did is I went into Index, I found the actual textures from Halo 1 Anniversary, and I found out that I was missing those textures, I put them in, and now it actually looks correct. Much better if you ask me. Oh, I also added engines. The intakes. There's really no reason to do it, but I just thought they looked really cool, and it always made me sad that they were removed. I always liked those giant intakes. So, those are also now a feature on the longsword. Controversial, I know, because it's like the biggest difference between like the old school longsword and the new generation one that you get in like Halo 3 and Reach and stuff. But I think it looks good. And get this, are you ready for this? I extended the bottom of the longsword. I need to clean this up, it's a little messy right here. But I extended the bottom of the longsword. Look, the engines now rest on the ground, just like the CE longsword did. So now you have these big old bits that just like rest on the ground. So now, before it used to be kind of awkward the way that it was balancing, like the engines were raised up. But now, just like the Halo CE longsword, the engines themselves are flush to the same level as this bit right here. So now it's nice and thick. Because I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but literally the longsword used to balance on like a razor edge of its tail and the little ramp, and it would just like sit there and wobble all the time. So in Halo CE, it didn't have that problem, so I just dragged those engines down, and just like the Halo, basically I gave it a little bit of the CE treatment. It's now a hybrid between the new edition and the classic CE one. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, please tell me if you think the engines look decent, because those are not the actual original textures. I did some UV bullshit with it, and it's using random textures from the base longsword body, and I just hope that they look good, to be honest. I don't know what bothers me. I feel like you could cobble together landing gear by kit bashing, I don't know, a crane or parts from some other machine. You know, I would argue that you're right. Like, I would actually agree with you. But, of course there's a but. I want, the longer this mod goes on, the more I'm looking for callbacks to the Halo Combat Evolved Custom Edition vibes, and it made me so happy to take this and inject a little bit of CE into it. The longsword to me just feels better now. Does the door close? Yes, the door closes. Here. See if I can't get all the way into the longsword with my camera position down here. So basically, Skaboodly, you are right, and it probably would look better, but in Halo CE, it just worked like that. Okay, we're almost in. Okay, I'm walking down the hallway. I'm in the longsword. I'm in. The door is closed. Taking off. Out of the pillar of autumn we go. My only wish list for this map is a loading into a Pelican from the upper hangars like in the CE cutscene. Oh, that would be so sick. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Whoa! Here it comes. Oh, look at those big diamond engines. They look so good. Oh. Perfect. Not perfect. Not perfect. Yeah, I think they look cool. I'm a fan. The things bother me, but if that's what you're going for, I guess it's fine. I mean, here. Halo CE Longsword. We'll just do comparisons so you guys can kind of see the difference. Oh, here, this is a great... wait, what? Oh, man. I could have just been using Malcontent's design the whole time. I'm so stupid. Oh, wait. No, I don't think I could have. Or could I have? Let me see. Malcontent's store has... Wait for it. Wait, Malcontent doesn't have the longsword design for sale. I thought they did. Huh. Never mind. I guess I couldn't have been using it this whole time. Crash? No, no. I was tabbed out for a second. It freezes when I tab out. But yeah, this is the classic Halo CE longsword. For those of you guys who are too young to comprehend what the original longsword looked like. With its multi-dimensional wing design, its gigantic engine intakes, its weird body shape. And this is just a hybrid of those. Wait for one of the bugs to fly into the engine to take it down. The bird, a random bird from the Ark, flies into the engine. Uncomfortable smash, but doable. Listen. This one's for me. These engines are for me. It's safe to say most people are over the 18 mark? Most likely, yeah. I don't know. There's something about the old longsword that just spices my meatball. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys get it. I actually just think the OG longsword design was better. Yo, Dark Ball, thanks for that too, man. Appreciate it. Longsword ball turret? Probably a stupid idea. Maybe. I would like to do a co-pilot seat. I think the longsword does deserve a co-pilot seat. It also deserves to not die so easily. I think it would be a lot better if it just, like, didn't die so easily. So, let's fix that. First and foremost, I actually went through in the longsword and I gave it proper materials. I lied. Apparently, it's still got all of these. Why? Why do you have all of those? Okay, we're gonna open Blender real quick. We're only gonna be in Blender for a minute, I swear. I swear. You have to believe me. Please, you have to believe me. We're only gonna be there for like 2 minutes. Longsword with balls could go hard, dude. Alright, we're gonna go objects, vehicles, longsword. Oh, okay. I got it. Here's my longsword with engine. Now, bless you. Blender jump scare. He's doing 3D stuff. That's what you sound like right now. Sick fuck. Okay. So, oh wait, I don't need to do that. So, I guess for some reason one of either my collision bits. No, does any of my stuff have a weird material? I'm looking to see if any of my physics or collision stuff has materials, but I guess they don't, and I just did not re-import it, which I will fix. We're gonna do a bulk import. Let's do it. Yo, Rusty Quarters! Thank you for the $5. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. You ever seen the Wyvern from Halo Last Light? It's like the Longsword and a Pelican had a baby. The Wyvern? What does that look like? Never heard of it. I don't know what Halo Last Light is, to be fair. Oh, that's pretty cool. What the hell? Wyvern gunship. Check that out. What a cool design. I like it. It does kind of look like a Pelican and a longsword had a baby. Or do you expect this in huge grass? The longsword? The longsword, yeah. If you mean that thing, no, I don't. I ain't making a whole new vehicle. I'm just polishing stuff. But this is a cool design. I like it. So, I'm gonna say something controversial, okay? No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm a nice guy. Okay, I do need to touch this up a little though, because seeing the engine like have this thing poke through does look a little bit awkward. Why does it stretch so far? What's up with that? Oh, how odd. Looks like I just missed the mark when I was doing that bit of the... Okay, that's totally fixable. Nice. I'm gonna fix that right now. I love fixing things. I fixed that so good right now. I fixed that amazing. All right, let's huge fan of the OGC longsword engines. Me too. I love them. I think they look so cool. They make the longsword look like more powerful and intimidating and imposing. Its entire silhouette changes with them, and I think it is pretty awesome. They might remove the dumb window they stuck on the CE longsword anniversary. Oh, window. Where did they put a window? Is there an extra window somewhere? Let me see. Halo. Oh, I already have a picture of the longsword up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're right. There's a front window that... What? That's so weird. I never realized that the longsword didn't have a window in the front. What? Yeah, wait a minute. Even on the inside, you can't see out the front window because it's blocked. I like that Sins of the Prophets made a CE version of the bomber and the Halo 3 version of fighter. Yeah, no, I think it's cool too. It's a good way to reuse those designs. Dude, what is this window? What are you... Oh, I guess it's because this texture isn't see-through. I didn't realize that I didn't make this texture see-through. To be honest, it would be kind of weird if I... What is it? Why did they do this? I can't really just... I can't just close that up, you know? I mean, I guess I could, but it would be really gross looking. I should definitely leave those windows there. Yo, Sablepool, thank you for the 5 months at Covenant tier. Thank you very, very much. When you were modding Halo 2, did you make the Seraph flyable? Same with the Longsword? And if so, are they going to be released in your tag set? I didn't do the Longsword in Halo 2, but I did do the Seraph, and yes, I can definitely release it in my tag set. Though, fair warning, that one is not really finished. I basically made the thing flyable, and that was about it. I didn't do any damage states or animations or anything. It's just got like cool effects, it shoots guns, and it flies. It's not balanced or ready for any real gameplay. That would have to be all done by you if you wanted to use it. But yeah, absolutely. I just want it flyable. I'll throw it in there, 100%. I have the Halo 3 Seraph on the tag list. Everything that's on my GitHub is listed. Like, all the stuff that's in there is listed. But yeah, I can throw the Seraph up there, 100%. I think I should have a decent amount of Halo 2 stuff. You could still see out from the inside. Realistically, it should be incredibly dangerous to rely on a holographic display. Yeah, you know what, let me change the screen to be see-through, and we'll see if that's any good. I think it looks cool like this, but let's see. How do it do? How do it be do? Oh, you know what? Maybe that's one of the reasons it's so dark in here. Because this screen. Oh, I bet if I made this screen part of the glass layer, it would let in way more light into the cockpit, because it's really dark right now. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. Okay, okay, I like this. I like this. So, go to the Longsword. Go to that, I think it was screen 3, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's it. Does it have a... Ooh. Ooh, that's going to be troubling. Does it have an alpha mask? I mean, the black should probably be valid for that. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. I need to know, do I have this texture? What do the bitmaps say? Do it fart? Okay, Longsword Bomber. We could do that trick you were doing with the frigate where it turned all the consoles into non-PRT layers so they're windows that let light in. No, I'm actually doing that on this. The only reason the interior is like not pitch black is because that I have the ceiling set as a different layer and the windows as well set as a different layer, and then the whole the interior and the hull are also completely separate. So the interior doesn't react at all to the hull, and it also doesn't react to any of the windows. And I just want to add this screen to that, because it's already not reacting to the windows, but if I add the screen to it, it should let in a whole bunch of light through the screen. Let me see though. I gotta go fly it out in the light real quick. Okay. So yeah, there's clearly light coming in through these windows, but none coming through here. That is entirely clogged up. I don't know if I want to add those windows in and make it visible, but screw it. Why not, man? Why not? I think it would look cool. We'll see though. Alrighty. I want to take this texture. Here's the screen. Wow, that Longsword is so loud, dude. Now what I'm going to do is duplicate the layer. There's no reason I can still hear it. Duplicate the layer. We're going to do a hue saturation filter on that to desaturate it. And are you a solid black color? I guess it's not necessarily important if it is. But okay, that should be fine. What are you, like a middle tone gray? What does the texture look like in game? Do you have a glowing background, or is it just the blue lines? Okay, so it is blue, actually. It does have a glow and emissive layer to it. The intensity is quite large. It's being tinted blue, though, which... yeah, that works. Okay, I'll try putting an alpha mask on it and see if that does anything to it. So, we'll just do the default. I won't change any of the colors on the alpha mask. Go to channels, add a new alpha channel named alpha, paste that in there. Double check the alpha's masked area, 50% opacity. Okay, good. I'm gonna export it real quick. To somewhere. Where did I save all of these? Sure, I'll just put it here. Okay. Now then, we have under bitmaps this screen. Then we can go to bitmaps here and make sure it's Bomber 6. We're going to turn that into screen large. And then we're going to import those bitmaps. Bitmaps, object, Longsword, H2, bitmaps. Okay, so no change off the bat, but what I can do is we have self-illumination map and wait, channel C alpha. I guess I could try setting this to like 0. No, that just makes it go away. Self-illumination's good. Albedo is default. Mass material model. Which one allows for specular? No, not specular. Alpha test, I suppose. What? Alpha test isn't it though. Alpha test is like cutouts. Oh, blend mode opaque. How about additive? There we go. That's what I was looking for. I think that's pretty cool. Although it's a little odd. Can you check a ping in stream chat real quick? Sure. Why don't you do something like Skaboodly did with the malcontent longsword model? Damn, that thing looks so good. I'm not sure what you mean by do what Skaboodly did, though. Skaboodly, like, retextured this thing, basically. What is it that Skaboodly did that you want me to do? Fixed up textures? I mean, Skaboodly did a lot more than fix up the textures, to be fair. Skaboodly, like, repainted the thing. I'm not sure really what you would have me do. No interior, unfortunately. It's the same kind of model, though, for the most part. Does your Pelican have garbage for Halo 2? My Pelican does not have garbage, but it does have a destroyed state, where it, like, becomes a destroyed model. I'd really love to do a proper destroyed state for the Halo 2 Pelican. That would be so easy. I'm going to do a destroyed state for the Halo 3 Pelican today, so that'll be fun. But yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to put this on the glass one, and then I'll have light come through this, and it'll be a screen instead. Because I'm going to be honest, it does bother me that they added a stupid window on the front of the longsword. I really, really wish that they hadn't. I think it looks dumb. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm going to take a picture of this. I'm gonna go into Photoshop. I'm gonna put it right in here. Okay. Does it look better or worse if I remove it? Okay, I know it's not a great job, but you get the idea. Perfect. Does it look better? I actually don't know. I think it looks meaner, which is kind of cool. How's the OG one? The OG one is just like that. It has no window here at the front. It's only got side windows. The front is completely empty. Do you have it in right now? It looks better, to be honest. I don't know if there's any way that without like fully going in and modifying the textures that I could get away with deleting the window, to be honest. Like, just for the sake of trying it, I will actually try it here. Alright, I genuinely will try it. Because I want to know if I can make it look good, but I kind of doubt that I can. Like, it's a lot of work. A lot of, like, precision work, even. I'll try, though. Let me see, are these connected on the inside? Oh, yeah, the entire interior cockpit is connected there. Alright, I'll delete the interior faces. I'll try it. I'll try it. Why not, right? So my thoughts are if I delete the interior faces here like this, then theoretically there might be a texture underneath if I'm lucky. Alright. Delete those faces. Now hear me out, okay? If I select that and fill, there is a texture underneath. They're all kind of fucked up. Yo, we should totally like the stream. So true! God, you're so real for that. Holy shit. No, but for real though, if you guys are enjoying, consider liking the stream. It helps. Genuinely. It does. Well, that basically just made the windows 2D. So that's not the move. I'll be real. But I could theoretically select all that. And then maybe unwrap it to somewhere else that could look good. Maybe. Why is it stretched like that? Oh. Oh, maybe, maybe. Probably not. Oh, it's hideous. Oh, it's on the wrong texture. No wonder. Ooh. Ooh. Not 2. Is it 5 that has it? No, 5's the interior. That's the base body, and then that's the base body's normal map. Fighter Bomber. No, that's the OG one. Yo, Skullworks, thank you for the 4 months of membership. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Slow Space Cannon, maybe? Oh, doing that in Halo 3 would be a lot of fun. Especially with like the ODST version of the slip space thingy. Oh, that'd be so cool. Okay, which one of these textures is the cockpit? Please, I would like to use the cockpit texture, please. There we go. Oh my goodness. No wonder it was stretched. Alright, so it'll scale x minus 1. Drag this on over. Like so. Or not. Triangulate it. Then we scale x minus 1. Then we gx. Oh, because it doesn't have a line going straight down the middle. Yet. There we go. Okay. Scale x minus 1. Gx. Boom. Is this cursed? I don't want to talk about it. Why are you asking so many questions? I don't think there's anything I can do about this, dude. I'd have to like retexture it. I'm doing way too much to something really complex. Echo, thank you for the damn 8 months at 400 tier. Holy hell! Thank you, thank you, thank you. God damn, much appreciated. Personally, a fan of the classic longsword design as well. Sheep thick, right? I'm glad you get it. Oh, what is this? A potential design that I actually like? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I really like it. I don't know why I said that. You can tune out of the stream now if you want. Is that okay? I just want it to be flush with the rest of it. What the fuck, man? Is that so much to ask for? That does look slightly okay, though. I will say that. It's just not flush with the rest of the fucking thing. Please keep the window also hallway lights glow. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade those textures as well. I found some illumination maps that I need to finagle. Bob, thank you though for the 13 months. I don't know why I didn't read out the fact that you were a 13-month member now, but thank you very much for an insanely long amount of support. I appreciate it. You know what? I'll let you guys go. Let's put it in the game. Maybe, hear me. Maybe it's not as disgustingly ugly if it's in game. Surely this could look good, right? There's no reason to believe that just because it happens to look extremely ugly in Blender, that if I put it in the game, it would also look extremely ugly. I think that's rather presumptuous of you to think, and I don't know why you think that. There was a vertex on the top right messing it up. What, really? Where? No, you're right. I see it. It's fine. It's fine. Surely it'll look really good. It's gonna look really good, guys. It's gonna look amazing. It's gonna look so good. It'll be like there was never a window there. You won't even know that there was a window there. It'll be literally perfect. It's slanted. No, I think it's gonna be perfect, guys. Don't worry about it. I think you're just overthinking it. Oh. Is it... Oh no. Am I importing 2 longswords? I am. Oh god. Have I been importing 2 this whole time? Okay, I'm gonna re-import that. Hold on. Hold on. Scaring me, guys. Relax. Alright, we're gonna render, objects, vehicles, longsword, H2A, final. Much better. I've always preferred the C longsword without the front window, to be honest. I didn't even know it was a thing until somebody pointed it out. Like, I could tell there were differences, but I just didn't realize they were there. I think they're there because the newer designs have those windows. Guys, this is gonna look good, though. Okay, I need you to have faith. Please. Please have faith. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. A noticeable seam on the texture? It's fine. There's no seams. I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're overreacting. You're freaking everybody out. You're scaring the hose. Come on. Relax. Let's do the files as well. Wait, for what? For what? What did you send me the files for? There's no context. But I just released the entire Halo Reach July 7th. Tag build cache files? What? What? Yo. Wait, really? Wait, July... July... Wait, hold on. I presume it was July 2010. So that's... There's gotta be at least some differences. That's perfect, guys. Why did you ever question it, guys? It literally looks perfect. Right? Okay, I'll admit that it's extremely hideous. That is like so ugly, it's not even funny. Maybe... Okay, well clearly it needs to be made of this light metal, right? Because you got this like light metal color that's only around the windowsill. Even in game, you can tell it's got this lighter metal. Very clearly, not gonna look good unless it's got that lighter metal texture. So you might be like, okay, what about that, Mr. Shotgun? If that's even your real name, I would argue, correctly so, that I can shove this into a tiny little pixel here, and it'll look really good. And but you just gotta take my word for it. You know, you gotta believe that I know what I'm talking about. The fact that you doubt me is crazy. After all I've done, you doubt me? Really? Wait, actually? No, it's so pixelated. Maybe I need to go into Photoshop and like make a modified version for this. Just to, like, up the colors. Because, like, okay, hear me out. Relax, first of all. But hear me out. What if I scaled it up like this, okay? Like that. And then I like did that. No, not like that. But I did like that. Go like that a little bit, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of stop, a little bit of that. I lied, that's terrible. I was really hoping there'd just be an easy way to remove this stupid ass window, but there's just not. I can't just slap it anywhere on the texture I want. It won't let me get away with it. What a shame. What a damn shame. You unsink it in? Oh, it is unsunk. It's flat now. I flattened it out. It's just textures. All textures now. What it really needs is to be like super smooth out. Wait. Oh. I've got an idea. Alright. I'm gonna try something. You guys just gotta take my word for it. Alright, hear me out. If I take this and I brightness up, and let me cut into this like this. Okay, that's like decently color matched. Not bad, right? Not bad. I know what you're thinking. This guy's amazing. I'm also thinking that. We're so alike. Okay, but for real, but for real, I'm gonna try putting this in the game. Basically, my idea is this. If I add this bitmap in, and it's basically just like a lighter version of the version... Have you guys not seen any of the Photoshop that I've been doing? Dude, my tech guy needs to get better. The fact that you guys didn't get to see any of that is a damn shame. Oh, we did? Oh, okay. Okay, I can't do that because it's got a big normal map on it. Half the longsword isn't aligned. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Wait, half the longsword isn't aligned with the other half? What? Not true. Perfectly symmetrical. Yeah, I think I could put it down here. For real, for real. Admittedly, it's very blurry. But I can't find any other areas that have such nice untapped flatness to them. I think that's gonna be the one for me. We'll try that. It's gonna look like ass, admittedly, but I'm gonna do something brave. I'm gonna make a new shader called Longsword Full Lighter. Assign that. Export this into the video game. Then I'm gonna go into my thing. I lied. Go into this thing. I'm gonna make it that shader. I'm gonna make it exist here. This is not gonna be worth it, and I'm gonna undo all of this really soon. Or maybe it will be worth it. That map's new. Where's Longsword? Lighter. Where's my lighter? No, I didn't mean to save. Unsave. Unsave. Well, okay, we'll see. We'll see if I really don't want to keep this. I'm scared now. I did not mean to save. Where did this save to? BHC, Longsword Fighter, Bomber 5. Where's lighter? Nowhere, apparently. Now, I import those bitmaps, then I go here, import. When I paint the spots the windows red and the texture, I would need to reinstall Substance Painter, and currently I do not have Substance Painter, which is kind of a problem. It would be a lot easier if I did have it. Instead of using the body to wait. Ugh. A longsword. Cockpit diffuse. That's it, right? Yeah. No, it's not. Doing the cockpit bump. And the lighter. That's not it. I could not tell you why it did not work. What I can tell you is that it will not. Oh! Oh, Len Mills got it. Try that again. Oh! Nah, it's kinda ass. It still doesn't look right. The specular isn't right. It's not bad, but it's kinda bad. It just literally looks like there's a giant square taped on the front of it. I would need to definitely paint that, like repaint the whole area to make it look good. You know what? I'm keeping the windows. I've decided the windows are staying. And I'm gonna make light come through them. Windows selected and now assigned to the base. Oh no, they already are assigned to glass. This one, screen 3, will also get assigned to base glass, meaning it's going to let light through. Why wouldn't you just heal the texture on Photoshop where the grooves were? Because I would also have to do it on the specular map. You mean, wait, you mean heal brush it? Is that a thing? Can you just... I don't think the heal brush is that good, to be honest. I could be wrong, but... Yeah, I don't even know how to do this, to be honest with you. Oh, I was using the wrong one. Perfect! Here, I'll give it a try just for the sake of seeing if it'll do anything. Let's do content aware fill. What's the no, I need to do edit generative fill? Gray brushed metal dull gray brushed metal. What do you think, guys? I'm sheep. I wonder if it blends it in or if it, like, just does its own thing. I haven't used this yet. Huh. Well, it didn't match it. I could do this. Let's do content aware fill. Fill the sampling area. I'll have it only sample from the surrounding metal. Surely it'll be good enough to, like, pull something off out of this. Alright, let's see. I mean... it's messy. I'm not completely getting rid of the windows, I just didn't want there to be any chance that, that the windows could influence the content aware. Try healing the line. You know, I haven't used the healer brush. Let's see if that's any good. You know, it's actually helpful. Damn, that's pretty cool. I could try it. The other thing I do need to do, though, right, because I can't just do it like that, is the specular mask. Oh man, the specular mask got fucked up. You know what? Oh, that's such a shame because this looks so good. I need to redo that selection. That's okay, I suppose. I'll just re-import that. I think we could possibly make this work with Photoshop. I think it's really cursed to do it in Photoshop, if I'm being real. But, like, could work. Could work. Wait, is this the lighter one? I might have wasted my time, actually. Hold on. Oh, it was the lighter one. Well, how much lighter was it? $43 on the brightness, so if I do 43 on darkness, surely that'll balance it out. Surely. I think that's good. Probably. Maybe. Add a contour line that follows the shape of the window? Well, I'm only going to be using this part of it. I don't need to use the rest of the window. So it's actually, probably, maybe okay. That said, I'm going to drag this in here really quickly. Do a layer, mask, rasterize, layer, mask from transparency. Grab that. Make a new layer for it. And then we get to do the exact same thing, but on the specular mask. Riveting, I know, but it's gotta be done. And I know that I don't need to do these windows, like I said a minute ago, but truth is, by doing all the windows, it ends up doing a very nice job of not allowing any of the windows to spill over into the actual area I want. So I'm basically just fully removing the windows from the texture and then adding them back from the OG textures. Alright, so edit, content aware fill. And using my custom brush, I'm going to paint in all these areas here. Doing my best to not select anything extra. Don't do what I'm doing, by the way. Do not use this as an example of what to do. If you're ever like, oh man, how should I do this? The real solution here, learn Substance Painter. And make some new textures for it that just match. It'll look better in the long run. Okay, let's see. Kinda ass. Where is that? What is that repeating texture I'm seeing there? Spot heal. Can you save this? I think there's too many of those. It's okay? It's alright. It's passable. See, yeah. I think it could work. It's okay. Last, and most certainly not least, I'm gonna do the normal map. I'm gonna see if I can't just like null it all out. Not bad. Probably gonna look bad in game, but you know, maybe not. Maybe could look good. What matters is that I'm trying. If this doesn't work and this doesn't look good, I am just not going to do this. But I have nulled that entire area out to be as flat as physically possible. What game is this? Halo 3. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Here goes nothing. This is going to be VLC 03. I'm going to call this a Cockpit Test Z bump. This one. Oh wait, no, that was a close one. I actually need the original texture in here. Excuse me. Grab all this. Copy, new layer, paste. Grab all. And then delete the layer mask. Grab all that same pixel area from here. Pull it off. Delete that. Merge these two together. Guys, what if this actually looks good? Can you imagine? That would be crazy if this actually did not look bad. This would go crazy. Wait. What? Where did the windows go? What the fuck? Where did the windows never had bump maps? Oh, I guess they just never had bump maps. Okay. I'm cool with that. I was so worried for a second. Right, throw those in there. Then we do bitmap. And then... Man, I guess I have to redo all that shit, huh? No, wait. Okay, yeah. So... Grab all the glass bits. I'll basically just redo that thing I did earlier and it should be fine. So, first I'll save. I'll delete faces. Unfortunately, I do have to go back in and do this little selection again, but it shouldn't take longer than just like 30 seconds. So it's like you. Am I a genius, you guys? Let's find out. Let's find out. Alright, let's see. My biggest fear is that with this is that it'll look like just a really crappy Photoshop job because it's kind of a really crappy Photoshop job. But hey, maybe it'll look decent. Render it out and then do Longsword body shader. This is the actual body, but instead no. Longsword. Not body. What is the name of that shader? It's Longsword Cockpit. Really? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so we'll swap out what it's using right now, which is the Cockpit Diffuse and the Cockpit Bump, and we'll do the Cockpit Test ones that I imported a minute ago. Okay, that should, when it imports in a minute, flatten the color out. We'll see how that looks. I'm not holding my breath too much though. Any day now. Ugh. It's so bright. It's cleaner, but so bright. Good God. And that material. Not ideal. If it was like darker, perhaps it would look better. But it's using that light metal color. It was an interesting idea, but I think I'm going to call it quits on that attempt. I could potentially go further with it, but I don't know. Okay, I lied. I'm going to do one more try. One more thing I'm going to try. That's it. After this, I'll call it quits. In case you were wondering what it is that I'm trying to do here. I'll show you. Basically just going to try darkening the metal and seeing if that has a decent effect. If I can darken the metal in this area and make it match the rest, then it could be worthwhile. Otherwise, it's probably not. I just realized the selection was so dirty that it just looks super ugly. It's a shame. Maybe it wasn't worth it. Too dark. Alright. Give that a try. And then the reflectivity needs to go way down. Last try, and then for real, I give up. And we'll go back to having windows, and then we'll actually get to see what the light looks like when the windows are coming through, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have a whole lot of faith in this. Oh man, I accidentally deleted a bunch of vertices. Yeah, no. I could see a world in which I actually managed to get some textures remade for this area in Substance Painter in the future, and then that'll end up looking good. Because you can, like, if you squint your eyes, you could see that looking good. But it's just not going to look good unless I actually set it up correctly. But I do see a world in which it can look good. But I'll just undo that. We'll go back to having our nice windows. And maybe some nice baked lighting to go along with it. Panel lines isn't in the budget. It will be in the budget when I redo Substance Painter. I uninstalled and stopped paying for Substance Painter because I just didn't use it for like a year and it was just like wasting money. But suddenly, the moment I unsubscribe with it, I need it again. So there's always that. I did try to say there were holes in the bottom. Ah, my bad. I was so focused on doing the Photoshop work. Photoshop work is something where it's really hard for me to read chat and do it at the same time because I have to have a lot of focus on a single task for a while. Alright, let's see. Does the light come through? The light shines in. And honestly, it's kind of hard to tell. It should be shining through. Right, you are shining through, aren't you? Yeah, it is. I think. No, wait, if this is part of it... And then that... Yeah, no, it is. Let's see. We'll go out into the sun instead of this dark, dank area. And you know what? It is marginally brighter in here. That's pretty nice. Ceiling's got lights come through. Oh, we do have an emissive map. Admittedly, these interior walls, I think, are missing some textures. Now that I think about it. Did I ever fix those? Okay, yeah, they have alpha maps and stuff, so that's good. We do have the lights on the interior, which all look nice for the most part. Oh, it's so loud! This is like the one sound effect that just like never stops. Why can I hear it all the way over here? Why is it so fucking loud, dude? What is this? Longsword X? Oh, this is the old, yeah. Okay. Cool. What is this one? 5? This one surely has glowy lights and bits and bobs on it. You have an alpha map? Show me your alpha. God, it does! Ah! Alright. I think it's time we generate some alpha shadows. Alpha. Fuck, man. Fuck it. Stop. Go away. These screens glow, don't they? Right? Do glow. Okay, they do glow. They've got the emission on them. That's good. I swear... Are these buttons glowing, or is that just specular? I feel like there's a bunch of glowy screens and things that just aren't glowing when they ought to be. Yeah, the one that uses Longsword Bomber 5 here, which is this one. It's supposed to have an emissive map. I'm about to give an extremely minor, yet important upgrade to the Longsword interior. Watch this. Look at all those keyboards and things. Notice that they're all glowing green. A coincidence? No. Green channel? Actually a secret illumination mask. Red channel? Specular, maybe. I'm not really sure. But who cares? Certainly not me. Alright, I'm going to export that to a... Is it Illum? No, it's not called Illum, it's... Emiss, that's it. It's an emissive texture. Throw that in there. See the bitmaps come in, and then... Here, wait, look at the... Where would be a good place to... Where's a bunch of keyboards and stuff? I suppose we could try, like, here, maybe? Stare at that for a second, and then I'll do... Simple... Wait for it. Gotta trust me on this. Is that set up right? Oh, I got it wrong. It was Illum, not a miss. Either way. Do yellow. Orange, yellow. Value 15. Here we go. Boom! Oh my god, it's so bright. Now they glow. Even the back of the seat's got a little glow on them. How fancy. Are there any other textures like that? I am wondering, because if there are any more textures like that, I would really like to know. I've already got the lights for this one. That's the one with the door and everything. Bomber 2 is the other wall panel. Does that have... Bomber 1... Wait. It uses Bomber 1 texture. But it doesn't have a glow? Is that what you're telling me right now? I'm so confused. The Bomber 2 does have one, but Bomber 1 does not? But I'm looking at it. Tell me that's not actually glowing and it's just an illusion? Help me out, Blender. I saw some green panel somewhere in the ship. There's that one. So this material is Longsword Interior 2, which actually does not have a glowy illumination illuminate. Guess I have to do that one. Alright. Channel's green, copy that, go here, new layer, paste it, delete it, export it. The illum. Wait for it. Boom! Okay, that was extremely subtle. I don't know if that was worth the before and after, but not bad. There's a lot more lights in here. It's a lot more glowy and fancy looking. I'll probably just keep it all on all the time. Can I make the green panel glow? Maybe. Actually, what material is that? It might not have a glow, to be honest. That's Interior 2. Yeah, Interior 2 just doesn't have it glowing, because it's using this material here. No, that's not right. Interior 2. Is that right? Where is this texture? On the left side of Interior 2? Where even? Oh yeah, that's this screen right here. Yeah, they just don't have any glow to them. I could make them glow, but it'd be a little awful. Any progress in the assault carrier? Oh, not for a long time. Oh yeah, you guys can't see. Yeah, this is where the screen is right here. That bit right there. It looks got the little arrows, and you look at it in game. Got the little arrows. It's just not meant to be. But I don't know, guys. So far, this is looking pretty spicy. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Give me like 1 minute. Greetings. Isn't there supposed to be like a tag on the tail of the longsword? It always feels so empty. Okay. I need to watch the final cutscene. Hold on. Halo Anniversary cutscenes all. So you're telling me that the longsword just has no things on the tail at all?
Here we go.
Here we go. It ain't got no engines. Yeah, there's no thing. There's nothing on the tail, man. Yum. Looks like I've got it matched up here. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. I forgot how horrible that Halo ring design was. Ooh. What is that? That's so ugly. Why does it look like that? What a terrible art style. Oh. That's awful. When did we start calling this ship the Longsword? I don't know. In Halo CE, it's known as Fighter Bomber. So make of that what you will. I think it looks damn good though. I'm pretty happy with it. I think we're done with the Longsword for now. I'd like to make spawn the ring. I don't have a ring. I have no ring to spawn. Okay, shout out me for making the longsword balance on its own self. Look at that, dude. The longsword's so stable when it touches stuff because its engines touch the ground now. How nice is that? Does that fix itself? Does that look better? Marginally better. Yeah, the longsword touches the ground now. It's thick. Look how thick it is. The engines are thickened. It's a beefy vehicle. It always bothered me, not to rant for like a split second, but it always bothered me that the new longsword was like so big, but also so like weirdly thin. Like literally, look at this. Look at this. This is the Halo 3 longsword. If you scale it up to CE size, this is what it looks like. Now obviously it doesn't need to have all that much detail because it's a cinematic prop. But note the fact that it's just kind of thin. It's like very thin. It's like a massive vehicle, but it's like thin like a blade. Whereas the real one, yeah, maybe 3X wasn't the right size. I think I got it mixed up, but one of those sizes. Scale 2.25. Close enough. I lied, not close enough. 2.5. There we go. I've got some key discrepancies that I think make this other longsword, this new one here, better. For one, the shape of the cockpit. No, this is the same base model, by the way, that they use in Reach. So in Reach, it's literally this, but just with like more little greebles on it and better textures. Yeah, the CE one, the CE anniversary one, did go through the effort of redesigning the cockpit here. So the angles are very similar, but it's a little bit sharper. They went through the effort of making the classic window design, which is so nice. I love that. And I thickened the engines. They are large. I just brought the engines down a lot more. I think that's better. All right, enough jork in my schnorts. We got work to do. What do you guys think about working on some Pelican damage states? I sent pictures of the cockpit of the B2 Spirit for vibes. Ooh, let me see this. Wait, that's what the B2's... Whoa. So this is what a B2 pilot sees when they're flying? I didn't know it had windows up top like that. I never noticed. Look at that. Dude, it's way more like... I thought it was going to be way more refined on the inside, but it's so functional. I shouldn't be surprised, but damn. All right. See, he uses bulkier 3, but looks more like a supersonic fighter. Yeah, but I like that. Okay, let's take a look at the Pelican real quick. I know this looks like the same Pelican you're used to on Huge Grass, but I am assuring you it is a brand new Pelican. It looks identical because I did my job right. But it is a brand new one. And that means I can do whatever I want to it, including having added these rocket pods. And yes, they do lock on. They do way too much damage now that I'm thinking about it. I need to figure out how to balance these rocket pods. Before we do any like the fun stuff as far as like ripping the Pelican to shreds, maybe, hear me out, maybe we'll lower the damage ever so slightly, because right now it's disgusting. Fighter jets in movies and games are always portrayed as hyper clean and high tech, when in reality the console's like 40 years old and weathered to hell. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I've been in fighter jet cockpits before. My stepdad, he was a pilot. I got many opportunities sitting in them. They're fucking amazing when I was a little kid anyway. They're amazing. I do love the aesthetic of like that grungy mechanical vibe to it. Oh, you guys want to hear something horrible? I'm gonna make your whole body cringe. I'm fairly certain I broke my pinky toe recently. A couple days ago. I stubbed my pinky toe on my bed so hard that I'm pretty sure I broke it. It is purple and swollen. I destroyed it. Well, it's not that swollen anymore. Only like a little bit of it's purple. But dude, that was real pain. I didn't know that you could, like, obviously, bro, go to a doctor. No, it's actually okay. I can still move it perfectly fine. And the bruise is only like a line. So it'll heal on its own. It's not the kind of thing that show us. I don't really want to put my foot up to the webcam, to be honest. But it's not that bad, to be honest. It does look a little fucked up, but besides having a purple line through it and hurting a little, it's actually perfectly fine. But yeah, you can apparently you can stub a toe so hard. It's horrible, dude. My mattress just shifted slightly, so when I woke up and pulled my leg down on my bed, there was like a little bit, like my mattress was up here and it had shifted, so there was like this little ledge, and my pinky toe just fucking... Oh, dude, that shit hurt. That shit hurted. That's how I started my day the other day. Real fun. As long as it's not making a weird noise. Nah, it's perfectly functional. It's possible I didn't even fracture it. It just looks like a fracture because of the way it bruised and swelled up, but it's probably fine. That shit hurted, though. Pelican. Cool. Thanks for listening. I appreciate you. Go to the doctor? No, dude, doctors are expensive. I'm not made of money. I can't afford a doctor. This is a capitalist society where the bottom rungs like me, we get filtered out. No, seriously, go to a doctor. I stubbed my toe and it was purple too. Thought nothing of it. Turns out I ripped the toenail and let it sit for 4 months. Necrotic flesh. Nah, it's not that bad. It's not like fully purple. There's just it's a bruise. It's like a line-shaped bruise down one side of it. It's very minor. And it doesn't even hurt that much anymore. It hurts a little, but for the most part, it doesn't hurt. You become a daywalker? Indeed. I will become. Period. Oh yeah, weapons. So let's do weapon. Right now, the missile blows up and it does Hornet Missile explosion damage. I'm genuinely scared of how much that does, because don't forget, every time I'm in this Pelican now with the new weapon and I press Q, it fires 6 missiles. 6 missiles. Pelican missile explosion. So you might be like, okay, well, how much is 6 missiles? 6 times 60 plus 100. So 2 missiles kill. So you can kill a Spartan 3 times over with this. Yeah. Each missile does almost as much damage as my toe took. So, a lot, basically. Kind of a big deal. So, okay, I'm going to cut everything 1/4 damage. So, 1/4 of 60 is 2015. 1/4 of 30 is like 7.5. Radius is fine. Spike damage is fine. Okay. So, let's see. I'll shoot all these missiles at a really strong vehicle like the Vulture. Oh, I forgot these walls are destructible. That's cool. You didn't go to a doctor for a serious injury because of a fear of stitches? For me, it's a fear of doctor's bills. It just ain't worth it. If my pinky looks fine, then it's fine. I ain't no bitch. I'm really just trying to make sure I did not nerf this too much. Alright, so what up, Lucifer? Alright, let's shoot some... Wait, then X's that with the way Halo Brian... Across that with the way Halo Brian pilots a Pelican, you have a weapon of mass destruction. We will see. Alright, the missiles on a Warthog. Okay, they do a decent bit of damage, for sure. 2 volleys has left it almost dead, and a 3rd blew it up. Okay, let's try it on a Scorpion. 1. 2. 3. It's still alive, and I'm not firing this. Well, I guess there I did. 4. Okay, so 4 volleys takes out a scorpion. So they're not that powerful, to be honest. Which is good. I don't want them to be super powerful. And the main machine gun got a major nerf. It fires 5 bullets now, but they do way less damage each. I'm curious to know if the Pelican itself, how long it would take for it to kill a warthog. Wow, that Pelican needs to relax. Scaring everybody. Alright, so how long does the gun take to break a warthog? Let's find out. Still going. I might have nerfed this gun too much. Well, I guess that in combination with the rockets, if you're using both, it should be pretty good. Can we do it in 3 volleys if I keep hitting with the chain gun? Oh, nice! Okay, yeah, together they're good. If you are actually aiming accurately with your chain gun and firing lock-on missiles, I think it works out, but you actually do need to be doing both. It's no longer just like an insta-kill laser beam turret. It's still a good turret, but it's not nearly as good as it used to be. How many bipeds I could spawn in? Do multiplayer elite, and who else? Any Master Chiefs? We have a... That's fine. We'll do these multiplayer elites. We'll shoot them. They should be weaker than the actual player, so it should be quicker to kill them than a proper player, but let's see. That is so much more reasonable. That is so much more reasonable. It used to be like 1 volley and you'd be dead. It was like an insta-kill. It was a sentence to death if a Pelican even spotted you as a player. You a Carter and ram the Scarab. Unfortunately, it does not do damage when you ram into stuff as the Pelican. I have removed ramming damage for basically everything. You know what I could do? I could make this machine gun less precise so it's harder to kill players. I don't know if that'd be worth it. It was exclusive to the Scarab and a Pelican. I wish it were so easy. If you ram into this, you probably just die. Yeah. You cart her out directly into your own grave. The Pelican can just bounce off of it. Okay. I kind of want to make the Pelican have better damage states for the body, to be honest. I think that would be kind of cool. So I'm sure you guys are relatively familiar with the Pelican and how its damage states work right now. I'll describe it in case you're not familiar. When you shoot the Pelican, one of the 4 wings and engines will sequentially explode and switch to a destroyed variant. So I'll shoot a rocket. So that actually triggered 2 of them at once. And what's basically happened is it's swapped over to this model. Whoops. And you can see it's damaged. It's got, you know, a little bit of stuff messed up. It's glowing. There's some fire. And basically all it's doing is it's switching to a slightly damaged model that has slightly different textures. That's it. And then if I shoot a second one, we get the back one blows up. It's also got some effects and smoke and stuff. And then I'll try not to blow this up proper. Then we get this one over here. So this is the only one that's actually got some interesting stuff going on to it. It also switches to a damaged model, but the wing rips off and it spawns the ripped off wing and that falls off. And that's the final damage state before you explode. That's it. Literally that's it. That's all the damage states it has. After that it blows up properly. So I'm thinking we could do better than that. Skaboodly, thanks for the 5, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Rejected. Someone was saying my Wolverine should only be able to fire missiles at aircraft. Don't know if that's possible. Thoughts? Yes, it is possible in Reach and in El Dorito. Not in Vanilla Halo 3, though. In El Dorito, it has the Reach lock-on system, which you can specify between ground vehicles and flying vehicles. So, I do think that's a good idea. I think it should only lock onto flying vehicles, 100%. Where did I look for that setting? It's in the weapon tag. It's called tracking. It's in the tracking block in the weapon tag. And if you look at anything that locks on in the game, any weapon tag that locks on in the game, you'll see that tracking has two different types generally, which is ground vehicles and flying vehicles. To my knowledge, those are the only two types, but I could be wrong. There might be ways to set up new other tracking types, but those are the only two that I'm aware of. First bad rejected take? I don't have bad takes. You just have bad opinions of my takes. It's completely understandable. You know, I don't blame you for it. You're still wrong. I just don't blame you for being wrong. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but for real. I'm very interested in doing some damage states for the Pelican. The Pelican. So let me open up the Pelican. Very nice to see, as always. It's a lovely, lovely thing. But hear me out, alright? Call these engines major. This will be Pelican base. We're gonna duplicate Pelican base here. This is gonna become Pelican minor. Maybe I should do major damage first. That would make it easier to do minor damage. Why is it pink? It's very flamboyant. Very flamboyant Pelican. Okay, I'm gonna delete all those. For now, anyway. That's gonna leave us with this mostly. We'll keep the landing gear. We'll keep the landing gear. But yeah, this is what we're working with then. Pretty good. I'm trying to make it so that the missile only fires when locked on. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's possible, to be honest. Could be. I've just never done that before myself. I'm thinking that I rip this Pelican to bits. You know, I should probably texture it. I should probably, maybe slightly, perhaps, give this thing some textures. Let's do that real quick. Do I do it the right way or do I do it the lazy way? I'm feeling the lazy way. Look at it, it's beautiful. Gah. No, it doesn't all fit on my screen, so I can't screenshot it. Dude, this is bullshit. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Ugh. Textures are lame, leave it to the imagination. No. I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna make it look real good so we can see what we're looking at, yeah? What do you mean take two screenshots? Yeah, and stitch them together. Oh. Okay, I got it. Oh, I've got it. Go for Pelican Hull. We'll use nodes, grab a texture, an image texture. We will open to this folder. We're gonna grab Pelican Hull. I specifically removed the specular texture so that it'll be fully colored. Then we're gonna add a normal map and the texture for the normal map, which, as you might be able to guess, is this, the bump map. Throw it onto the color for there, throw it in the normal map slot, set it to non-color type. And then we have a specular. I don't think we can really do specular, to be honest. I could try just inputting the specular in a roughness map. Not sure if that's even worthwhile, but I'm gonna try it. They're similar. Would you look at that? The specular might be inverted. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, it's making it look a little weird. I'm gonna remove it. It's cool in theory, though. Alright, here's the Pelican. Not too bad. But now we gotta blow it up and break it. Remember happened to Godzilla? Just kind of stopped working on it, to be honest. Alright, I have an idea. My idea goes like this. I think I should split the Pelican up into two pieces. A front and a back. So that there's two regions that can take damage separately depending on where you shoot them. So I don't want like the entire Pelican to be like taking damage, you know, like the Pelican should at least have a little bit of region split ups. Is he PBRing the Pelican? No, I'm not PBRing it. That would be kind of fun. No, I'm gonna grab this and this and this and this and hide them. And then we're gonna exit pose mode for sure. Okay, there we go. Now then, what I want to do is split the Pelican. I think a decent way to split the Pelican is going to be from here all the way back, minus like these things. So I think also maybe minus this thing, but yeah. I think that would be a decent way to split the Pelican. You could have a damage state back there, and then maybe even a cockpit damage state. I don't know. Is it even worth it? I really could just like... I could just make it one damage state. It's not really going to be a huge deal. Because this is kind of useless to if I'm going to have it be just the back, at that point I might as well do like a cockpit front damage state. And if I'm going to have the exterior be destroyable, And the interior is going to need to be a separate area. If I hide all those, what's left? A couple of decals. And there's Pelican monitor. The glass. Okay, here's my thought. I grab all this stuff. And I separate the interior. And then I can never touch the interior. I'll never ever in a million years touch the interior. But the damage states will all around it affect everything else. I think that's a good idea. So all of that, all of this will never be affected by damage states. I think that's a good idea. Interior is going to become a new damage. Alright, yeah, I've decided. That's how it's going to go. So we'll make a brand new area here. This will be default interior. Assign it. Okay, we're good. Now, we do not want to mess with the interior at all. That'd be bad. I don't want to touch the wings because we already have wing damage states. So now I get to decide where this entire thing gets split up. Now that I have the interior selected, I can hide it, and I don't have to worry about it getting in the way of anything. Here's what I'm thinking. This general area here is like one damage state. Just the rear of the Pelican. It can take damage. And I could have another one in the front. Something like... not like that. Maybe something like that. And that could be the other damage state. It's like a front cockpit bit. A rear bit like that. And then basically the Pelican would be split between those three areas. I think it's not a bad idea. I definitely have to refine the selection, but it could work. Okay, let me give that a try. Let's start with the rear one, because I already did this and it was pretty easy, to be honest. So we'll deselect that. Why do I keep... Ooh, there. Good. And we'll deselect that bit. Deselect that bit. And that should be good. No, you know, yeah, that's fine. This will become, this will be default pull back, and we'll need a front. What about that for the front? Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then I got to deselect the gear and the wheels. Where did the glass go? Oh, I see. And I'm not sure when the glass disappeared, but... Make sure we didn't lose the interior there. Okay, we're still good. Select glass. Go here. Assign them all to the hull. Except I deselect these now, and I reassign that one to the interior. Like the interior. Bitch, what the fuck? I just fixed you! Okay, we're better. I'm mentally well. Hey Drake, what up, Dalen? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, the interior's back. Select all the engines. Hide those. We're still good. And now we have the whole back region. Looking good. Now let's make the whole front region. Looks pretty good. Oh wait, we deselect wheels, we deselect gear, deselect glass, and the glass material. No, wait, what am I saying? We do keep the glass. And then we assign this to default hull front. Assign, and now when I select the base hull, all that we're left with is this middle area. Okay, the Pelican is now officially split into 3 official damage sections. He ate the bones? It's true. What's the opposite of boneless? Boneful? Something like that. Okay. The fun part begins now. Let me look up something. Blender, lock, vertices, and place. Okay, I've got it figured out. So here's how it's gonna work. I'm going to hide the front and back, and then this, all the vertices that are on the edge here, I'll have to hide them so that I don't accidentally modify them, because the seam between these regions needs to be like airtight. I am not allowed to edit. This whole line I'm selecting needs to stay perfectly in order. If I hide them, might look a little crazy, but actually no, I can't hide those yet. I'm gonna do some boolean cuts in this, I think. But anyway, I've got this set, so we'll do Pelican base, duplicate it, and this will be, I'm gonna do the major damage states first, where it has like the most damage taken. Caboodly, thanks for the 5, man. Appreciate it, as always. Another question, can you apply special damage to aircraft? I want to make it so the rockets are weak against infantry, but strong against aircraft. Yeah, that all is controlled by materials. So So whatever you have on your collision model, like this is my Pelican collision model, its material, I just named it hull. Same with all the physics, they also have the material just called hull. And hull obviously doesn't mean anything, but when you go into your model tag, you have... I don't know if you already know this, so I'm sorry if you do. I haven't even said it, but yeah. You get to choose what material name that is, and those materials are weak to certain things and strong against certain other things, certain base damage types, and also, if I'm not mistaken, I'm still like Pelican, turrets, chain gun, weapon. So in the projectile, the bottom, you do have material responses that affect, on top of damage stuff, how they react. But yeah, mostly it comes down to your globals tag, where you have different material types, and you can go through all of your different materials and see stuff. So yeah, long story short, if you want to make it weak to rockets, what you want to do is find some kind of material, or make your own, I suppose. I'm not really 100% sure on how to do that. Green was really good at that, though. But you go to materials and... No, not here. Damage table. And you can see which armor modifier is weak to what. So if you're looking for something weak to explosions, explosions small. Everything has like 1.0. Brittle stuff has a damage multiplier of 2. So brittle stuff is 2 times, obviously. And so that's weak to explosion small. Explosion large. Or anything that's particularly weak to it. I guess all the brittle stuff just seems to get double a damage multiplier to damage types. So you could probably just use like brittle mech or something in Reach. And just go through and find those. And yeah, then it would just be like extra weak to explosives. Who's played Halo 3 yet? I played Halo 3. I love this game real good yet. Again, Pelican explode good. Shout out to the Longsword being super cool again. Very nice. Feels so easy. Oh, I forgot I did. I haven't figured out his health yet, so he's super weak still. He's running was scary? Yeah, I agree. Gonna die in the next shot. And he's dead. I wanna see if I can make him mad. I want him to do the thing he does when he gets real mad. Oh, he's jumping at me. Get mad. Oh, I didn't get him mad the right way. And there's only a 50-50 chance that he gets mad the fun way. Ow! He got real mad at me. He didn't like that very much. Oh man. Super chat. Hey, Darkbolt, thank you very much for the 2. Thank you, thank you. We need a zombie survival game mode for this map. That would be pretty fun, I'll admit. It would be pretty dang fun. I wonder if in El Dorito if it supports these guys. I don't think there are melees. I don't think enemy AI melees work actually, so these guys would be useless. There'd be no reason to add him. Am I tired? Yes. I'm very tired, to be honest. I need to just get some work done on this map, and I want to do a playtest really soon, but man, I have been, like, out of it lately. I'm stretched a little thin at the moment. You know what? I think actually, I'm gonna be honest, I was thinking it, Micah. I think I am gonna take the night off and end stream early. That way I can just refocus up for tomorrow, because I'm gonna be real. I'm a little burned out. I'm a little burned out. I want to be able to come back tomorrow very excited and with everything working right and get some ideas. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. That said, if you guys have any aspects of this mod or any vehicles in it or anything related to it that you want to see modified and worked on that I haven't already talked about, or you're just really excited about it, please tell me in the Discord server, link in the description. I'm going to be live tomorrow. I'd love to hear your ideas. I'm going to head out. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you very, very much. I will be live tomorrow, same time, so, you know, be there. I'll see you guys there. That said, I'm out. Thank you for the support today. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow.